Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading, 5-card spread. I felt like doing another bonus reading for those under the zodiac sign of Libra. See, we got an incoming energy. Remember, this will not resonate with everyone, but I thought I'd let you know about what is going on. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. It's called breaking free from something, a negative situation. We saw that in other readings too. Past, you gained some success. Looks like a lot of you are gaining some success. Obstacle, Princess of Swords. This could be you yourself being the obstacle, or you're dealing with another air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Contracts, solid contracts coming in, commitments with the Hierophant and the upright. So you may be committing to something else, getting success in something else, whether relationships, financial, career, it doesn't matter. Outside influences, someone's going to maybe try to reach out with the Seven of Wands and tell you something that you deserve, trying to get on top of things and get things done. Outcome, you feel a little disappointed in what is offered, but it is a solid contract, just letting you know, and involves success. But for some reason, you're a little disappointment. You can leave it in the comments if it's not too personal. There is a little disappointment, but it's not that you're not getting success. It's not that you're not getting the contracts. But it's like, I don't know, like I need other cards. So I'm going to clarify that in just a second, so bear with me. It could change up the story quite a bit or make it even more exciting. So, Six of Pentacles in the upright, why you there for Libra? Success, but you're kind of keeping it to yourself, or you're gonna have deep thoughts about it. You're gonna be really putting your nose to the grindstone in some situations, and maybe not even go out as much or not talk as much about your situation altogether. So, Six of Pentacles in the upright, the Hermit card in the upright, why you there for Libra? Change. You're having trouble changing a situation at the same time. With the Two of Pentacles, you're thinking you may have to drop another situation and begin something new, if that makes any sense. Because you got success there, and maybe you're thinking, I got to drop something. Maybe that's why you're disappointed. Now, the obstacle is the Prince of Swords. This could be you. Not knowing what to do, or having to make a choice. And it could be with the Seven of Wands there, someone's telling you to make a choice that is right for you. So, Princess of Swords in the upright, why you there for Libra? There you are again. It could be you. It could be you that you're struggling with something, that you're struggling with decisions, what to do next. Should you take a situation that brings you success or not, or keep things as they are? So I think you're just contemplating on what's going on or what's going to happen in the future in your life, or what brings you success, and you probably have to change something, like I said. So Prince of Swords twice, very important, because it's there twice. Why you there for Libra? Yeah, because you're afraid everything's going to come crumbling down, or maybe something did come crumbling down in the past, which makes you have to change, and success is coming. Now, the current environment, you got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is in the upright. Why you there, Hierophant in the upright as the current environment. Restrictions or some interference though with these contracts. Maybe you also feel a little trapped in taking a contract. So the Hierophant in the upright, Eight of Swords in the upright, why you there as the current environment for Libra. Princess of Cups could involve a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. They're in reverse. Something's like over-emotional. But you feel like, I think you're feeling trapped, or you feel like there's too much interference. And even though you may be offered a contract in the future and having to get on top of things to do it, you're a little disappointed in it, like I said. And what is coming towards you or the outside environment is the Seven of Wands. You really got to get on top of things if this is you having to do this, or someone's going to expect this from you. So Seven of Wands in the upright while you're there as the outside environment. Because you haven't decided on something, a completion. That's the Four of Wands in reverse. You haven't decided on something. And maybe they're forcing a situation. So Seven of Wands in the upright, Four of Wands in reverse, while you're there as the outside environment. What is coming towards Libra? The High Priestess. You don't know what to do. You don't know if you should do something. You feel like you don't know enough to make these commitments. Even though someone is maybe pushing something with you. It also could be for some of you, you're wanting a different type of contract and you feel like you're not getting what you're wanting. But I see success in the past of a contract coming in. But you yourself could be the obstacle of not knowing what to do. Now, as the end result, you got disappointment. You're seeing the negatives and not the positives in this situation. That's what the Five of Cups is all about. People are seeing like the spilt cups instead of the two full cups that is right around behind them, waiting to be taken. So the Five of Cups in the upright, while you're there, as the final outcome for Libra. There you are, Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And I do not assign just one zodiac sign when I get an air sign because we're reading for the masses. This is totally different than a private reading. Okay? So the Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords, both in the upright, while you're there for Libra in the end. So I see it's you. Yeah, and you feel like you got the Eight of Cups in reverse. I don't see you walking away from this contract. But you're not happy with it 100% either. You are in the upright, but you're afraid like something come crumbling down, and I don't know what it is. I just know that's what your fearing is. That's what the obstacle is, of you afraid of moving forward in a situation. But you're not going to walk away, even though you're a little disappointed in maybe what they're offering you. There are positives with the Two of Cups. That means something good is still there. In the end, you have the Eight of Wands. This is communications opening up. So maybe in the end, you're going to talk about why you're disappointed and what you're wanting. With whatever contract, relationship, like I said, it doesn't matter. Communications will open up in this. And it'll make you feel a little bit better. And it could possibly bring you more contentment, overall contentment with the Ten of Cups in the upright. Just make sure you don't lax too long with the decision making with the Two of Wands in reverse. So it's just going towards communications. The fact that you feel like something's going to become crumbling down around you could be just fears. Or maybe something did in the past and you're just afraid, but it does show success. But change must come because you're afraid of the change and you're thinking intensely about it. And like I said, the Hierophant is there, a contract is there, but you feel like, do I really want to stick with this? Whether it be relationships or jobs or whatever, like I said. And maybe the emotions are running a little high. And as I said before, summing this up, someone's going to expect something from you to step up and do what you need to do. Maybe they're wanting you to commit, like I said, make a solid commitment because it shows completion not there. And the High Priestess where someone is still kind of thinking it over. And it's because you're feeling disappointed in whatever it is, but I don't think, like I said, you're not going to walk away. Communications are going to open up, and you got that Ten of Cups of overall contentment. And remember, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. That's telling you it can be that with the Two of Wands in reverse that there's no force there. But it also could be that maybe someone's not making a decision still, but they should. Or someone may ask you, you haven't made a decision yet, you need to. So it's basically really up to you what you want to do. Remember, Tarot's here to help, not to hinder. If you don't like this path, don't take the path. Maybe go with something else. You have free will. Remember that. You always have free will. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.